It's 5 categories of people that you should unfollow on Instagram. And I kind of did it in the beginning of the year. And I want to share this so that you guys can probably do the same thing. So the first one is people that you'll never intentionally see again.
By intentionally, you mean somebody that you will never make plans with on purpose.
Yes.
If you run into them at the mall, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
Like if you look at a person that you're following and you're like, I will never ever make plans with this person.
Okay.
Unfollow them.
Just because of what could have happened in the past, or just honestly like not vibing, like that person, maybe you hung out with them once or twice, but you never want to have anything to do with them ever again. Yes. That's a good one.
Number 2 being people that you've met less than 3 times.
But if it's 4 times, can you still follow them?
I guess, dude. I don't know. Live your life the way you want.
No, I get it. I get the principle of that. For example, you meet someone at a party and you just exchange Instagrams or Snapchats or whatever. And then you end up never hanging out with them again.
Never.
I mean, if you make plans, like you said, 3, 4, 5 continuous number of times.
Yeah, and they become your friend.
Then
don't unfollow your friend.
Then they're still worth following.
But. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I might have to do this, so enlighten me. I want to do a social media cleanse.
I did this, honestly, like on all of them.
Beginning of the year is a good time to do this. I know you do it. I know some of my friends do it.
Yeah.
I never do it because I don't follow a lot of people to begin with. I just kind of use social media to create, never to absorb. So that's why my list is short anyways. But I feel like even with that short list, I could make it even shorter if I wanted to.
I wish mine was shorter. I want to follow 30 people.
Do it. Follow your own advice.
Number 3 being people that remind you of a dark place in your life.
Dark place?
Yeah. So let's say you were in a really toxic relationship and you had a friend that wasn't really supportive of you letting go of that relationship. So whenever you look at that person, you're just going to remember the
bad times.
Yeah, the bad times.
Bad times and bad places.
Yeah, and why the would you want to remember that?
So somebody you could have followed 2 years ago, you were just emotionally, physically, emotionally shot. And whenever you look at that person, they just remind you of that version of yourself. So it's time to let go of everything. Emotions, people.
I'd be pissed if you were following a bitch you used to with.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, good thing I don't follow a bitch I used to with.
Oh, really? Let's check that following then.
Go check it.
I will.
Go check it.
I will after we're done filming that. Oh, this is a good one. Because we were talking about celebrities earlier.
Okay.
Number 4 is following influencers who don't positively impact your life. They don't influence you with positivity.
Positivity.
Sorry, I hate to say it. But watching the Nelk Boys, I know you like watching them, but
dude, how are they?
I mean, to an extent. Some of their videos, they actually do good because they be giving cars and stuff out. They're the new David Dobrik type shit.
Okay.
But some of their videos, I don't give a about watching you guys.
Okay, so you're saying
strippers' boobs.
If they're doing stuff that isn't positively impacting you, for example, drinking or partying, which is their lifestyle, then you don't want to follow them.
To each their own, though. You're right.
To each their own. Yeah, like I said.
And like I said, to an extent. Because I watch these videos with you. Yeah,
I follow these types of people for my own entertainment. Because like I told you, I only use social media to basically create and put things out and not so much absorb it. But when I do have the time to absorb it, I like to be entertained. You know, I like to laugh. Comedy is my number one source of entertainment. So that's what I use it for. I don't look at them, for instance, and think that they're trying to influence me to drink or do this or do that.
Do you want to go drink a Happy Dad out of a stripper's boobs?
Happy Dad I would drink, not out of stripper's boobs. Don't be easily influenced by anything you see on the internet, no matter if it's positive or negative. You don't know the true intent behind what they're doing.
Yeah.
So as a person, you need to kind of have your own values and standards and don't be a fucking airhead and I'm going to do it.
And you have your own ability to think for yourself. Just because you see it on social media doesn't mean you have to go and do it.
Exactly, yeah.
For example, I follow Charlie D'Amelio just because I like the aura that she gives.
When you met her, you don't just follow her because she's mega superstar on TikTok and whatever. Yeah.
Love me some D'Amelios.
Yeah, it's a little bit different when you actually get to meet these influencers we're talking about and you get to like feel their vibe in person. Like who's on my list that I follow? Like Martin Garrix, for example.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I met him and he's a great guy in person and he's great. You know, his music is great and everything he does online is great. So yes, I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah.
Who else? Like 24K Golden. I met him. I met Gary Vee. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a different experience when you actually get to meet these people and validate for yourself whether or not they're worth following.
Honestly, like, I know this will probably never happen, but never say never.
Never say never.
But I really, really, really want to meet Selena Gomez. She gives like the Princess Diana, you know, type vibe that she's always just so like pure. Like, I just want to hug her. She's like so pure.
She's a person.
And
she's just a person, you know,
I know,
just like
and
you are.
Whenever people like share videos or post about them meeting her, it's always so positive. Like, she goes out of her way to hug little kids, take pictures with people.
Not everyone is like that.
Yeah.
Like these mega celebrities, not everyone is like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I hate to say it, like, Justin Bieber ain't like that. And I love Justin Bieber.
I don't want to get into the whole Justin, Selena, Haley talk
Team
right
Selena.
now.
What team are you on right now?
Selena? I don't know, dude. I don't even know what this whole like thing is about, but
You want to sleep outside today? Number 5. People that you pity followed because they followed you.
what is pity followed?
Like, you followed them just because they followed you.
So follow for follow.
Yeah, F for F.
F for F. Hashtag F for F. This is like what, 2012 era? No, did Instagram
No,
exist
like
in
2010, 2011 type shit.
the
F for F.
F for F. Like for like, follow for follow. Please like my post.
Share
I'll
for
like
share.
yours back. Oh
Wait,
my god.
could you share stuff? Could you share people's posts on Instagrams back in the day?
What do you mean shared? Like on your stories?
Could you
No,
do that?
stories didn't exist back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, you're right.
You couldn't share a post.
Holy shit, dude, we're so old.
Dude, I remember like the very first version of Instagram.
It was so raggedy.
It was the good times.
Yeah,
it was when
like
Instagram was
nostalgia.
Instagram. There was no reels. There was no like sponsored bullshit. It was just like all just pictures. You get to see what your friends are doing. And then it slowly became like toxic where people are like portraying this crazy like lifestyle. Oh, I'm in Miami. I'm doing this. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And then you're like scrolling and you're like depressed that your friends get to do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. But we've been there since the beginning.
Yeah.